I already know today's video is going to go up so much later than I thought. A little nice Gamer Subs product placement. 10% off if you guys use code WILD at checkout, by the way. But yeah, today's video is going to go up a lot later than I thought it was. And I just wanted to talk about gaming in general, and I think this more relates to Call of Duty, but this could be seen from an overall gaming perspective and just like the roller coaster we are on with gaming. I made a video the other day talking about like the downfall of Call of Duty and I guess like the downfall of gaming and how we're starting to see AAA online titles decline with the quality and just attention to detail that they're getting. That doesn't mean specifically single player games, because there's lots of people defending single player games, and that's completely fine and true. But I guess for multiplayer games, they're definitely in incline. But the thing is with this Warzone event reveal and all the great information that we've gotten, we're on this like insane roller coaster of just ups and downs. Like one day skill-based matchmaking is horrible and then hacking is at an all-time high in Warzone, and the next day here we're getting an anti-cheat in November when Vanguard launches, and Vanguard's gonna have 16 maps on launch, and it's like all the issues that we've been having are all of a sudden gonna be answered. And I don't have my doubts. There's definitely going to be issues within Vanguard, whether that's skill-based matchmaking or something that we don't know yet. It could be something imbalanced or game-breaking crashes and bugs. And I guess this next statement I'm gonna say ties into both Call of Duty and gaming, but the highs are high and the lows are low. And this roller coaster, like we're like doing this right now, like, oh, Modern Warfare launch, lots of hype here. A lot of the Modern Warfare mechanics, I would say for the most part, people disliked, and the multiplayer was meh. And then we got Warzone, and we're back up at the top, and then we got hackers, and then skill-based matchmaking was introduced and all that stuff. And then all of a sudden, Cold War wasn't like a full up top. It was like more like here we got like, oh, Cold War information. Oh, the Cold War game launched. Here's zombies again. Oh, zombies is boring, and multiplayer sucks because skill-based matchmaking. Then all of a sudden, we're back at another peak with Vanguard being released and just all the great information. It's like Sledgehammer has listened to the community, thank God, because we know Infinity Ward is like the one studio where they don't listen to the community whatsoever. Treyarch kind of does, but Sledgehammer is the one that will listen to the community and better their game. Great example, like 6-7 months into World War II, the game was absolutely in shambles, and then all of a sudden Sledgehammer was like, hey, the community is asking for us to change this. They changed it, and then all of a sudden everyone loved World War II overnight, and it became a much better game than it was at launch. So Sledgehammer, it seems like they've listened to all the complaints that the community has had over the past, I would say, 4 Call of Duty titles, and basically ever since they stopped making Call of Duty, which wasn't that long ago. It was only like 4 years ago, but it's like they listened. Example A, everyone was complaining about Cold War and Modern Warfare, myself included, and how the content that was launched with the games was bare minimal, and we didn't really get a lot of content. We had like Domination, Kill Confirm, Search Destroys, Free-for-all TDM, and then like 9 maps to play it on, which is like bare, like there's free-to-play games that launch with more content than Call of Duty has in the past 2 years. And then all of a sudden Sledgehammer's like, hey, we have 20 maps, 16 of them are the 6v6 maps, and there's going to be lots of stuff to do on launch with your gunsmith and just guns in overall, which sounds really good. But because the roller coaster that Call of Duty's been on, I would say ever since Ghost, I would say Call of Duty from the first game back in like 2002 has been on a steady climb, and then there's been like ups and downs and a little bit of like turbulence on the way up, whether that's like the Modern Warfare 2 one-man army issue or like the Modern Warfare 3 issue. But I would say it was like a steady incline to Black Ops 2, and then the second Ghost came out, that's when we saw the first dip, and then Advanced Warfare, and then like I could probably do like a full graphic, but I really don't want to do that because I honestly just want to get this video up for today so we can have the discussion. Also, I forgot to mention, let me know in the comment sections if you guys disagree or agree as always. But anyway, it's very hard to judge where Call of Duty is going to go and how it is right now within the Call of Duty community, and I would say the content creator community. Everyone is very diverse in their opinions, which is good to see, because it's good to see people thinking for their own rather than just being like, oh, big YouTuber man says he likes this, so everyone goes and likes that as well. There's a lot of criticism going around, and I would say there's a lot of unneeded criticism, but there is also much needed critical criticism. But if you guys don't know how to differentiate between the two of just unneeded and unnecessary criticism and critical criticism, you're still in elementary school. But anyway, yeah, it's super weird to see where the Call of Duty community is right now and just how easy it is to pick out issues with the game. And I've made tons of videos voicing my issues and also what I really like about the game. And because of these roller coasters that we've been on, it's very hard to gauge where World War II, or I guess, sorry, Vanguard is going to be come November. It seems right now, surface level, with the only revealed teaser and all the info that we've gotten so far, Vanguard's shaping up to be a pretty decent Call of Duty. And I watched FaZe Jev while I was recording the gameplay in the background for today's video, and he was talking about how a lot of people, the only issue is the time era and it being a World War II game. And it's been a while since we've seen a World War II game. It's also been a while, I guess not that long, but it's been a while since we've seen like a futuristic Call of Duty like Advanced Warfare or Infinite Warfare. It's been 4 to 6 years since our last like futuristic Call of Duty, and it's been just about as long for a World War II Call of Duty. And I know a lot of the veteran Call of Duty players like myself, we've all played the World War II Call of Duties because that's what Call of Duty started off as, was just World War II games. And then COD 4 was like the first one where it was like, hey, let's switch up the pace here and go to some different time eras. But I think a lot of people that are voicing their opinions on not liking Vanguard's idea of it being a World War II game are majority of like the OG fan base. Because if you think of the new players that have played since Black Ops 4, they haven't had their chance to play a World War II Call of Duty yet. Sure, they might have played Battlefield or something in the past, but a lot of those new Call of Duty players that have come in since Warzone and Modern Warfare and Cold War and even Black Ops 4, none of them have had their fair share of World War II games. So I think it's going to be interesting. There's going to be a lot of people, like it's going to be a very divided community this year, and it's going to be very polarizing where there's going to be a lot of people that love the game and a lot of people that hate the game. Personally, I hope I love the game, because if I love the game, that's going to make making videos a lot more interesting and a lot more fun for me. And it's going to make the DM Ultra grind or whatever the Mastery Camo grind in the future is going to be a lot more enjoyable. And I mean, I say this over and over again because people just don't understand, because everyone wants to hate on game developers just to hate on game developers and just to hate on something and like get attention. But at the end of the day, if the game developers release a great game, it is only good for us, because when they succeed, we get a game that is extremely fun to play and enjoyable. And it's like a food chain, except we're almost at the top of the food chain and the developers are at the bottom. And it seems really twisted because you think, oh, the developers would be higher than the consumers. But in this food chain type analogy that I'm trying to make, it's like flipped, right? So we are at the top of the food chain and we ate everything below. Like we consume everything from the food chain below. If you guys have taken like biology in like elementary school, you would know this, but it's like the developers at the bottom, if they have a good product, that product eventually goes up the food chain and reaches us, and we get a fun game, I would say. And it's been a long time since the COD community has been this excited for a game. I would say Modern Warfare 2019 had a lot of hype, but I would say this game has more positive hype overall. Like there was a lot of hype for Modern Warfare 2019, but there was also a lot of doubt with what was going on in the Call of Duty space at the time, because we just had Black Ops 4, which had a really interesting blackout mode, but not a lot of people liked the multiplayer, and everyone enjoyed that we were going back to the Modern Warfare era, but a lot of people were mainly excited for the characters like Price to return rather than what the game was going to be like anyway. Yeah, it's very weird. I guess this is just how it's going to be for the next few months until Vanguard releases, where Call of Duty is going to have its ups and downs. We hear fantastic news, anti-cheat, 16 maps at launch, amazing news. But until November 5th, we're still in the exact same place right now where hackers are running rampant and skill-based matchmaking is a major issue. And I completely understand that skill-based matchmaking is most likely going to be within Vanguard, but hopefully they figure some sort of system out where they have like a casual playlist where it's like super weak SBMM, and then you can do like a ranked playlist where you can handcuff me and make me play against the CEL players. Anyway, that's the video for today. Leave a like if you guys did enjoy, dislike if you didn't. Use code WILD for 10% off all your Gamer Subs purchases on their website. And we got some cool promotional stuff coming out in the future with them since I've been working with them. And anyway, I'm about to head out, and if there is one, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.